What's cracking with you people? Ananta here, and welcome back to Star Fox Adventures. In the last one, we completed the Ocean Force Point Temple. And a single part. You know, I expected that one to be much longer than what it was, but I might be thinking of a later visit. Okay, no sir, I am not playing your mumbo right now. I am not. Smile. What an ugly eye sculpture. Anyway. So yeah, it's like, we got through that one pretty fast. So we should be heading to, I believe, if the pattern stays consistent, we should be trying to find our next Krazoa spirit. Or I could be wrong. I do remember this game being quite tricksy, I think is the word I'm looking for here, with regards to its structure. Like, on the one hand, you think you're going to be getting one thing, and on the other hand, you're going to get a whole nother thing. Like, I remember the last Krazoa spirit being like, really? That's how you got it? I remember that being a thing. And the second to last one was like, wow. Like, the second to last Krazoa spirit test, that one was a doozy. Like, of all the things, that was it. I'm kind of hyping it up here, but it was a thing. Which we will get to when we get to. Oddly enough, the rest of them I do not remember. It's just the last two it was the last two and the very first one that I remember. Because of the first one like six or seven different times when I first played. The last two I remember just for how just off the wall they were.
Hey there, little fella. Oh, I don't like this, Fox. Fox! Look out! It's a trap! It is! That's the one! That's the stinking beast that took my treasure! What happened? Untie me right now! I am Chief Lightfoot, and we don't like thieves. Thief? What are you talking about? You take our treasure and give it to the stinking Sharpclaws. Yeah, tell him, Chief. Kill the stinking pig. I didn't take your treasure. You gave it to me. Let me show you what we do to thieves. Use the flame command at the right time, and I'll help you get out of here.
So basically what you gotta do is you just gotta mash the thing. It's pretty easy to get this one done, but I do remember almost dying a couple of times. Because as you attack them, I don't know if you've noticed, but the room for error gets smaller and smaller. And if you miss once, they attack. I think they take like a whole heart of damage with each stab. So with 5 hearts of damage to use, you don't want to die too often. You don't want to get hit too often. You know what I'm saying? Now I do remember that I've done this a couple times without getting hit, but it's really hard to do, especially as that bar gets smaller. It's a timing based thing, so it's not too difficult. See, it's the last guy where you get to hit. Yep, he'll hit me. Ow! Oh, it was half a heart. And now he'll come back. Yep. Stabbed again. Yeah, the last one is very hard to do. Okay, so I'm going to concentrate here. Give me a second. We're going to be quiet for a second. Barely got it.
Make the bird stop! Make it stop, and I'll untie you. Thanks for helping our queen, Fox. I'm glad I could return the favor.
So in case you're wondering, yes, we are in the tribe, we are in the area that can be roughly described as the Jar Jar Binks of Star Fox. Now whether or not they're better or worse than that character, I could not tell you, because my tolerance for annoyance is much higher than most people. But regardless, we are in the Lightfoot village, and as you can already see here, got these little slabs here. But some of them are missing things. Missing a couple of things anyway. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to find the pegs that go into those slabs. Now where is everything? Jump down here. But yeah, I do like how like they work that into the story. It's like, hey, you know what? Like you helped out this whole tribe over here, and now one of them is gonna come help you out in this little situation. Granted, you can pretty much tell that is a setup just to have this moment, but still, I appreciate it. Okay. This is a wooden block carving. Find a hole where the shape can be placed. Yeah, we're not going to do that just yet. How I usually do this whole thing is that I try to find all the wood blocks first. And then...
Hey, Fox! Shouldn't we take a look around? There may be a Krazoa spirit here.
And there's your hint that you gotta find a Krazoa spirit. Yes, Tricky, we're gonna take a look around. I just wanted to explore. So yeah, I was right. The pattern is, I believe, you get a spirit first to give you introduction to the whole concept of the Krazoa spirits. Then a spell stone, then a spirit, then a spell stone, then a spirit, in that order. There you go. Now then, where would the next block be? Let's see here. But yeah, the Lightfoot tribe is honestly interesting. Like you have your high tops, which are the long necks. You have your earth walkers, which are the triceratops. You have your cloud runners, which are the pterodactyls. You got the sharp claw, which are raptors. And then you got your Lightfoot. You know, you have two royals that don't like each other. I'm going to assume for the fact that one walks and one flies. Whoop-de-frickin' do. And then you got a tribe of bandits, essentially, marauding bandits, that were apparently born or created from when they, when a moon hit the ground, I guess irradiated the area. And then you got High Tops were just like, I don't want to be bothered, I just want my shiny, don't bug me, leave my shiny alone, that kind of stuff, you know? And then you got the Lightfoot, which I will be the first to admit I have no idea what dinosaur they're based off of, and I'm frankly too lazy to care because, let's be honest, it's been a while since I've seen Jurassic Park. Let's see here. Let's see here. Go here and just gonna grab one of these. Whack. There we go. But yeah, it's see if someone look over here. Yeah, and then you get the Lightfoot, who are just like the very bare basic tribal mentality kind of dudes. How does this work? Okay, so you can't do that yet, actually. Interesting. Thought you could. Oh, no, I don't need any more of these. I think we got what we need out of this. This is a whole thing. Okay. Okay, now let's see here. Let me see here. Oh, here we go. Tricky. If Dinosaur wants shrooms, he'll dig for gold. Or wood in this case. Alright. Here you go, little buddy. Have your shrooms. Which is dubious if you ask me, but what are you gonna do? Okay. Take another little look around here. Okay, so now we're going to climb up here. Also, I do recommend that you do this, that you do this exploring bit as much as possible before you get going, because you are going to need to know the layout of this town for a couple of things later. I'm just gonna say that. So now we go into here. Nothing down there. Let me think here. Yeah, and then we can climb up this. Okay. So I believe we've been to roughly every point on the map that we can at the moment. Also, if you note that on the mini-map there are red spots. The red spots, I believe, correlate to a couple of things regarding the area. I just don't remember exactly what all of them are. So there's that. But I believe we've pretty much found as many of the what's the word looking for here? What's the word looking for here? I mean, the wood slats that we're going to find. So we're going to find a way back up to the top and put them in, and then we're going to go from there. I believe you need to find these three to initiate this series of tomfoolery. Let's see now, square block. So you want to put the square block in the square hole. Okay, that's one. That's another. Put the triangle block in the triangle hole. And then we put the circle block in the circle hole. Okay. Now then, I think that does all of it. Now I believe we have to do... And there we go. That's what I thought. Okay, so now we gotta do this little shebang. Jump here, jump here, jump here. Okay. Maybe not. Okay, what am I missing here? What am I missing? What am I missing? Maybe go over here. I know you gotta do some of these totems eventually. I just don't remember exactly what they are. I remember this whole segment being a complete like roundabout to get to this Krazoa test. Like I remember this literally being a complete roundabout, but it was honestly a pretty fun segment when I was growing up. Okay, so we got mule cells in there. I'm gonna drop down here. I'm gonna jump over here. If only Fox had his ability to light himself on fire and boost somewhere, this would be so much easier. I'm gonna flip this over. Can I see the trick here? I thought it was gonna be a upgrade point. Nope. So this is locked. Ah, found it.
Oh, not you again. We know you didn't take our treasure, so just go away. Yeah. So, you looking for Krazoa spirits, eh?
Yes, I am.
So, maybe I help you, eh? You see, we keep a secret from the Sharpclaws. Under our village is a mighty chamber. Some say it was built by the Krazoa. Do you want to see for yourself, maybe?
Duh! Stupid question. Of course we want to see that.
Not so fast. Only if you complete the Lightfoot test can you enter.
Well,
They're laughing at you, Fox. You gotta do it now.
But before you decide, take a look at this.
So there are two tests. So how this works is that the tracking test, you have to activate all 4 totem poles within the Lightfoot village. And then you gotta beat Musclefoot's all-time record of 2 minutes and 30 seconds to pass the test. That's how the tracking test works. The test of strength is to rapidly press A to compete against Musclefoot, and only the strongest can push him into the pit.
Activate all 4 totem pole before time runs out. Go!
So pretty much how this works is that you figure that you have to do it before his time runs out. And I will admit, this I remember being a bit tricky. I think you can mess up maybe once or twice, but afterwards you're not gonna be able to do it. Okay, so I'm probably not gonna do it now, but at least this way you can kind of get familiarized with how this works. And the messy thing is that you can't actually do these tests unless you found the blocks to properly activate in order to actually do the test, you know? So they kind of rig it against you from the get-go. Let's see, now I'm gonna go here, go over here, like this. Okay. And over here. The upside is that you can do these in any order. There's no particular way that they want you to do it. You just have to activate all of them. Which does help. Which does help because it gives a little bit of breathing space. Let's see, the last one should be over yonder. There it is. Okay, come on, Current's fighting against me now. And there we go. There we go. There we go. Come on, Current. There we go. Okay. Now, actually, I remember when I actually figured out that you had to do this in a certain. I remember when I first did this, and they wanted me to do it. I remember that I had actually memorized the way through this thing beforehand, and as you got like a time of like one, I remember I beat the time in like a minute. So you can do this pretty fast. I was just being dumb and slow.
Well done, Fox. You have completed the tracking test. Very good.
And the fun fact is that I think that even if you go over the time, you can still finish it. You can still finish the actual test. It just one of those things like you just memorize it. Now we do the test of strength. This one, I remember being a pain for the sheer fact that this is a rarer game, and I didn't know it at the time because, as you guys know, I'm not a big fan of Banjo-Kazooie. I didn't get past the first world in that game. But apparently, Rare is notorious for...
Let's see how strong you are.
button mashers. And he goes right for the kill. Now you probably hear me mashing the button. You just gotta really mash it, and it's not gonna be that easy. It's not gonna be that easy. Trust me, it's not gonna be as easy as you think it is. I am literally going at it like a mug right now, and I'm fairly certain I might lose this because Musclefoot is no pushover. He is no pushover. And I do remember that, and I remember that I always lose this on the first go round because Rara's button mashing. It sounds like I'm straining my voice. I see I'm kind of straining right now. Rara's button mashing is notoriously unforgivable. He's right there lit up, so now he's gonna get me. And I lost. After 30 seconds, he just wins.
Pathetic.
Alright, and what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to cut to the successful attempt because you guys don't need to see me try and fail repeatedly.
Let's see how strong you are. Well done, Fox. You have beaten our strongest Lightfoot. Huh. Well done, Fox. You are now honorary member of Tribe.
So, fun fact, the attempt you just saw was literally the next attempt after the first one. I don't get it myself. Either way, we're going to go into this deep, massive chamber in the next one. I've been Anansi, this has been Star Fox Adventures, you've been awesome, and I'll catch you later.